to what I said. So just to recap, we're learning to write blogs. We'll be writing blogs in the class. And in my opinion, you're writing to learn what you think. It's your voice. And teachers are using this in the classroom to teach writing. And so that's something that you might look for in classrooms, probably 3rd, 4th, 5th grade. It used to be standard in classes when I was a teacher in the 70s. It used to be standard to have kids write learning logs at the end of a class. You would have them write what they learned that day. And it was a standard writing technique. It would help students remember, because at the end of a class, if you summarize, you have a better chance of learning. You know, kids learn, or people learn, the beginning and the end, and the middle's lost. It's like when people make spelling mistakes, they get the beginning right, usually the end right, and stuff in the middle is gone. So blogs are a way to help people remember as well. So to create a Blogger account, we're going to use Blogger as the tool. So if you all have Google accounts, which you all have Google accounts, huh? Right? Yes. So if you have a Google account, if you just go to, and everybody do this, go to Blogger, www, they should be on, your computers are all on. I mean, people have been using them the whole class. You know? Make sure that you use Safari. Yeah.
My computer's telling me a password.
Student one. All small. I'm sorry I didn't do that. So basically, when you type in Blogger, it gives you the accounts that you have with Google, or it'll ask you to put in your account. Yeah.
It's not
What's not
working.
working?
The password.
Go sit over there. That's open. That's on. Yeah. So basically, when you get up there, it'll ask you your Google account. And y'all see that? You have your Google account up there? Did you get the Blogger yet?
It says confirm your profile. Continue to work.
Okay. Okay. You may need to do that. Now, there's a tutorial up there as well for differentiation. Let me see where people are. You have yours already? Is that yours? Yeah, Gmail. Okay, if you don't have it, you can go this way. And then when you're in Blogger, have you used it before, Amber?
No. Me? No. No. Which one? But
Either
well,
one.
like I feel like I began
Yeah.
with it and then apparently I have 17 posts. I definitely heard of it.
Okay. Well, what I want you to do is once you sign in, these are some blogs that I've looked at. These are from different students. So basically, when you have your blog, you'll have your address, it'll be up here. And this is Kim. This is edt532blender.blogspot.com, whatever your, you name it. And I just want you to get an address for your blog and copy the address. For some of you, it might be the first time you've used the blog. If you have it on Gmail, let's see, you have it on Gmail? Okay, yeah, you created a blog. my thoughts. And just use that URL, okay?
What's the title? Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't have an
Your,
account. Oh, new blog.
your name,
The full name?
yeah, pretty full name, just maybe.
Do we write anything for address? Huh? Yeah.
I feel really confused.
Okay, so title, I think you don't.
Oh, you're
you
still
need the,
getting into your account?
Yeah. Going strong. It's not letting me reset my password.
Yeah. Forget you. Oh, what's this?
There we go.
Usually it fills it in.
Now we're good.
Yeah.
See if
Now
you
what-
fill it in.
Oh, this was for math
So that's your blog address, and you copy it in the first, create the blog.
Oh, I've used this before.
Well, it's not yours.
So what do you do?
What did I do? I said like continue,
It was for math.
and then if you
This
do
was
like
like
new
freshman
blog
year.
at the
Put
top,
it in,
and then like I just put my name for the
That's
title,
not right.
and then you said like you put your like name for the address too.
Have you?
Or I did like
Yeah,
the
so-
WT 210 and then my last name.
Did you do it?
I don't really know.
Same thing? Okay, it may be because it's coming from here. Yeah. The text message.
You know how to delete this blog? It's not just from 2011.
Is that yours?
Yeah,
2001?
2011.
So,
I don't want it on there. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
click on it, it may be like,
What do I get for the address?
Page your
just,
is in.
Oh.
What even is
I didn't know
that?
I said this.
yeah, put the address in. Watch this.
It was from,
It'll give you the address.
well, math side.
Now they'll check and see if it's there, so your blog is available.
Yeah.
Did you get to this?
Yeah, and then I just like typed my name for the title, and then I wanted to address it.
Sorry, like, lost. Which one do I get?
Yeah. Then it's just like it's like pick the style or layout or whatever.
Okay.
As much as possible,
You're welcome.
get involved,
Alright.
you know what I mean?
Oh, I got one.
You have I know, I think it's a problem from here, so, because everybody's been getting that, so just do it at home.
Okay.
So basically, I just want you, there's a spot on the homework for you to put that URL. Yeah, hold on. There's a spot on the homework, so for example, this is Kim's, I'll just copy this. And then for homework, I'll make that available, you guys can see it.
Command C.
So for homework, here's post your Blogger URL here. And let's see. For the mind map, you'll post it here, and this is how you get I'll show you the mind map in a minute. So you just click on here and you'd actually post your Blogger URL. Just paste it in the way you pasted the other one in. For the mind map, it's pretty much the same. Once you make the map, okay. I'll just give it a name. Yeah, hold on. I'll go to action and it says view mode. And it just gives me the address up here. See, it says whatever the address is. Because I logged in, it just gives me the address. Yeah. Yeah. It show up as a hyperlink and then you'll put it in there. So for this one, once you make your mind map, it'll just give you the option to view it and copy the, that's the presentation view. Basically, you can copy that and keep working on it too at the same time. Yeah, hold on. I'll come around.
Like you have to like take one of your classes and like something that you're like learning in the class and then like make a map for it.
Yeah, just put it in there for now. That's enough. Do that. And then do the mind map.
Yeah, so like you choose like any one of those classes and like do like do like what you learned in that class that day.
Does it have to be like elaborate?
Email me that. You can follow blogs and so on, but we'll do it
I'm driving.
in class.
I feel like I just make it up as I go along and it's like, alright, it's all good.
Literally no joke, like 4 hours doing like the little websites and then like the newsletter.
The newsletter took me so long. I
It
did not know
wouldn't
how to
let
do
me
it.
save it.
Oh.
I saved it and then I reopened it and it told me that I couldn't open it. And then I needed to use like some like recovery like software to like get it. So I like emailed him. I'm like having this like nervous breakdown.
Yeah, I don't know. That stuff like takes me forever. I don't really know what I'm doing. Like I just like looked at some of the examples. Like whatever.
Like, I'm pretty sure this is plagiarism.
It's
So
unfamiliar.
bad.
It's not coming up, I think it's because of our lab, so just do it at home and it'll be okay. So, I'm going to show you the homework. And for this week, basically, lesson planning forms. I've got 2 forms that with lesson plans, and each one is like, embarrassingly easy. So basically in form 1, it says, download the lesson plan called Baking Up a Main Event. And then write a paragraph describing the missing technology integration. Is there any integration of technology at all? And so are there any technologies integrated in the plan? And what could the teacher use to maybe teach? So the actual lesson plan is right here called Baking Up a Main Event. This is maybe for 2nd grade, maybe. So how do we write a main event? And that's the lesson plan there. It's like 1 page. So look at it and see about technology. This is like looking at it and just figuring out, just trying to intuit. And then the next one is about a lesson plan about Citizens for a New Zoo. That's a little bit more, but the questions are a little bit, they're easy. So for that one, is technology integrated in the lesson? How? And explain how the lesson could be improved by technology. You know, think about it. And see what you come up with. Yeah, go ahead.
Where is this?
It's if you go to the class site, and if you refresh your browser,
Oh.
so if you refresh your browser, they'll all be there. So basically, lesson planning forms, those 2, maybe about half hour or 45 minutes. Post your blog a URL, maybe 20 minutes. Continue your PLN, maybe 45 minutes. And the mind map, I want you, again, find something from the classes you're taking. So whatever it is, find something in there, do a mind map. if you're gonna be tested on something, you might wanna make a mind map that reflects what you might be tested on. So it's a good way to remember facts and things if you're gonna have a test. So. Okay, I'll take one question and then we'll stop. I can wait an hour. No, somebody else. I mean, that's, yeah, okay. Go ahead.
How like elaborate should our mind maps be? Like how many like?
As many as you can make it.
Okay.
Trying to include pictures, try and make it useful. I don't want you to do it for me. I'd like you to do it so it would be useful for you. If you got a test coming up, do something like that. If you're going to show this to kids or somebody, you can add pictures and go as deep as you want to. Kind of up to you. Okay, you do have a question. Shoot.
Do we have to update our URL every time
No.
we update our site now?
Nope. In the back, and then
For homework, is do the blog, then the mind map, and the lesson plan.
and the PLN. Should be written up there. Okay.
Right.
If that's the way you do it, that's fine with me. And what do you have?
The mind map is basically just about like a certain topic in one of our classes.
Something that maybe you haven't covered yet, you want to think about what it would involve, or maybe something you've studied, or maybe something you're going to be tested on. Do we still give tests in our classes? We don't give tests anymore in college, do we? They do? Soon? Well, like you have to take a test to pass or something like that. Do we still give tests? I see. Well, maybe next week you might have another test or quiz, so you might want to make a mind map for that, for studying that, for that. That would be a legitimate use. You know, say you know a test is coming, try and make a mind map so that you can use it as a quick review or a reminder. Here's another tip that they did research and they found out that if you're taking a test in a certain room, if you actually sit in the same seat and study, you're more likely to remember what you're supposed to remember if you're sitting in that seat and actually study there for a while. Okay, so if just leave your machines on the way they are. Just make sure you take everything with you and head on to your next class. And if you have questions, just come up. And if not, then we'll see you next week. Or email me.
I have that design. Yeah. It's just like a different.
Take it easy, Tom.
Thanks.
Bye.
I don't
Serena, bye.